dare you? A 6 out of 10? More information on my rating system is in the video description. Now it's time to vomit language as I begin a potentially spoiler-filled review. Joker Game is a very pretty show. Many backgrounds are wonderfully detailed, and the architecture is generally consistent for the time period and different countries where the stories take place. That isn't to say that the animation is all that impressive. It's unobtrusive for the most part, but the show does a great job of having a considerable level of detail in its character designs. You can generally tell the difference between characters from different countries, where German characters have different facial structures from their Japanese counterparts. The first 2 episodes display most everything wrong with Joker Game quite clearly, because they aren't dressed up in exotic locales or using stories that center around characters that aren't spies. The dialogue feels stiff and fails to convey any sense of urgency. This isn't helped by the spies as characters, as they act oh so cool, keeping a calm composure, and generally looking down on those around them. Then at the end of the second episode, as will become a trend in all of the others, a lengthy dialogue scene spells out exactly what happened in the episode, explaining points that were obviously hidden from the viewer, making their reveal feel cheap. Even more so on a rewatch. What makes the show so interesting, aside from the great art, is the themes and ideas presented. Episode 3 dealing with how German occupation can turn friends against each other. Episode 4 looking at themes of morally bankrupt individuals partaking in murder and pedophilia. The real kicker in episode 4 was how one soldier reacted when hearing how a boy sex slave had been killed, displaying remorse over the loss of his perceived lover rather than the horror of his own actions. There are a few intriguing episodes, and if I were to recommend the series, I would personally say watch just episodes 3, 4, 10, and 11. If you watch the others, they can still be entertaining, but I found those 4 to have the best self-contained stories.